Today I'm going to show you how to make a Google Slides. So you're going to start out in Google Drive, and if you don't know how to get there, starting on a main screen of your internet browser, you can go to the apps and choose Google Drive. Make sure you're signed into your school account. So I'm going to click Google Drive. And from the main page of my drive, I can click the button for New, and I'm going to choose the yellow Google Slides icon. This is going to create my slide presentation. So for this assignment, we need to figure out how many slides we need. So if I look at the assignment page, it looks like we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides. So on the left toolbar, I can see how many slides are created. And so far there's only 1. So just above that on the left side is a plus sign, and I'm going to click that plus sign until I have added 4 more slides. So now I have 5 total. The next thing to do is to start adding the information to my slides. So I'm going to start by seeing what goes on page 1. So this is the title, page, topic, and you're going to include your name and your period. So maybe my topic is the World Trade Center. And then I can click just below that to put my name and my class period. So once I have that information on that first slide, I can worry about the way the whole thing's going to look later. I'm going to move on to my second slide to add my next piece of information. So on the second slide, I need to include 1 fact about my topic and a picture to go with that information. So maybe at the top, I'm going to put fact number 1. And then I'm going to type my fact. And then I'm going to include a picture. So the easiest way to include a picture, up at the top, you're going to choose Insert, and then Image is an option. And you can do Search with the web. And you can type in what you're looking for. And maybe I want to use this picture. And then I'm just going to click Insert. And now the picture is added to my slide, but I want to change it so I can still see my fact. And then maybe I'm going to move it over here. So now I have my fact and my picture as required for my slide. Now I'm going to do that on slides 3 and 4 are the same, where I'm going to do 1 fact and a picture. And then the last slide is where you're going to do website information. So maybe I'll put that at the top. And here you can put slide 2, maybe you used source 5. And slide 3, you used source 8. And then slide 4, maybe you used source 2. So then the last thing to do is to decide how you want your Google Slides to look. So themes is already popped up on mine, but if you need to see themes, you can go to slide. Oh, change theme under slide. So there are all these different options. And what's nice about choosing a theme is you can pick a style that you think looks nice, and it'll apply that to your entire slideshow. So let's say I want this blue one. So I put that one in, and now all of my slides are nicely formatted with the color, font, backgrounds. Now, if you would prefer to create your own, you can stay on the plain theme, and you can actually craft your own. You can change the color of your font by clicking on the letter A with the color bar underneath it, and maybe you want to make it red. And then maybe we can format our, actually right here. There's background, and you can choose a color. So let's say I want to make that gray. So now I have that, and maybe I want to put an image on there. Maybe I want to put an American flag on there. I could just drag that right on. That's too big, so I'm going to resize it. Now, when I change the size of my image, it's always best to drag from the corner, because if you change it in the middle buttons, that will change like the shape of the image, and it'll make the picture kind of look funny. Maybe like that. And then I want to kind of center it in my slide. So when I start moving it, it'll kind of give me those guiding lines to let me know that I've put it in the middle. Okay, so that is how you change your font color, add pictures, your background color. You can also change the font style, so that is here. And there's a lot of different kinds, but you want to make sure that it's easy to read. I'm gonna move this down so that you can see my title and my picture. Oh no. Okay, so now my title, my picture, and my name are all visible. And if I like that, I can leave it and move on to the next slide. And once again, I can do, a background color, font, and colors. It's a good idea to make sure that it's easy to read both the font style and the color. It's also important that don't pick a ton of different colors for your slides. That might get a little too busy or a little too wild looking and wouldn't really fit the assignment. So be careful about maybe only choosing 2 or 3 colors that you use for your whole presentation. And then if you have any questions, you can email me. You can also, I'm sure, ask Mrs. Cameron for help. But this is Mrs. Baryone from the library, and my email is baryone@westervillek12.oh.us. You can also send me a message on Schoology, and I'm happy to help you with any issues with your slides. Good luck!